Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway as we get ready for the second race at Atlanta this season in the Walmart AI Cup Series on the GKR Broadcast Network. Well, as we get set to go and get ready here, we're going to look at your starting grid. Well, here we go. Oops, hold on. I did not think of a name for this, and that's not good. Well, we are here from the Bucees 400 at Atlanta, and we're going to get to your starting grid right now. Dennis Sharp on the pole in the number 5 machine. George Karafitis in second. John Bergmouth Sr. third. Peter Hilme fourth. Jordan Jung fifth. Carlos Morales sixth. Perry Marilakis seventh. Cam Face eighth. Alex Porvidis ninth. Nicky Sofias 10th. Luigi Diaz-Gonzalez 11th. Vince Henschel 12th. 13th is Jordan Karafitis, 14th Austin Rez, 15th Xavier Dawkins-Batiste, 16th Nick Sedaris, 17th Eleni Karafitis, 18th Nicholas Bondinello, 19th Christos Cherney, 20th Zach Mers, 21st Buddy Morales, 22nd Austin Mitchell, 23rd Robert Thompson, 24th Astro Karafitis, 25th John Bergermouth Jr., 26th Chase Mazalewski, 27th Simba Karafitis Jr., 28th is going to be Scruffy Dog. 29th, Kostaki Corvesis. 30th, Laban Van Leer. 31st, George Karafitis Jr. 32nd, Georgia Karafitis. 33rd, Yannick Sidyas. 34th, Charlie Birch. 35th, Robbie Gervasi. And finally, rounding out your field in 36th is Yuri Villegas. As we take you trackside, we're going to take a look at, obviously, a race that it's definitely going to be, important as we head towards the back end of this season with only a couple races remaining. And we can pull that up really quick, how many races are remaining in this season. So, after this, we have Pocono, Watkins Glen, Kansas, and Daytona. So, that's 4 races after this one before the playoffs. So, it is go time for some of these drivers who are on that cut line, wanting to make the playoffs. They just need to figure out what they're going to do to get to the end of the season, to continue to push forward, try to get a big win here at Atlanta, as it's a toss-up race for a lot of drivers. Just check who came up the winner here earlier this season. We can definitely take a look at that, because that's going to be one of the most important things to look at as, you head towards this one. Could we get a repeat winner? Could we get somebody different? Will it be the same turn of events as last time around? Obviously, we do have to look at a couple things, and the number one thing is going to be who won last time in this at this track, and that would be Alex Porvidis in the 29. He is starting back there. You can see him in that new era number 29. Now, a couple announcements coming through with the driver moves for the Cup Series. Penske announced their lineup for Season 4. Xavier Dawkins-Batiste, who currently drives the 22, is going to be in the number 2. Austin Rez is going to be in the 12 instead of the 2. And Wyatt Youngblood will be taking over the 22. R2R Motorsports will be purchasing the charter for the number 33 Goya Motorsports charter in the AI Series, currently driven by Yuri Villegas. It will change to the 61, and Zechariah Cartledge will bring in another Toyota team next season. Austin Mitchell Racing will be purchasing the number 27 Goya Racing charter in the AI Cup Series. Bryson Moody will be moving up and driving the number 45. And Backmarker Motorsports will be a new entry into the AI Cup Series. They'll be buying the 31 charter, Nick Sedaris, from Goya Motorsports, and the number will be changed to 41. Kostaki Corvesis will be driving. So Kostaki obviously got stuck in that situation, where he's obviously not going to be driving for Penske next year, but he does get a ride, which is a phenomenal win for him, I guess, and whoever gets him here, because that is a huge W for that team. As most importantly, it's going to be, they're going to get a great driver who unfortunately had a terrible qualifying effort here, but we're going to get ready to get it going. Right now, pace car is off as they roll to the start-finish line. Green flag in the air as we start the Bucees 400 at Atlanta for the second race of the season. Or second race here of the season. We're on like race, I don't even know. But 5 races, including this one, remain until we get to the playoffs. And Dennis Sharp getting out to a quick lead. Look at John Bergermouth Sr. He's trying to get another win this season. And man, is he trying to do something. He's going to go to the bottom. 4 teammates on the bottom. Now side by side with Dennis Sharp. Dennis Sharp in the 5 on pole for the first time this season. And behind them, everybody is kind of fizzling out. As Bergermouth is going to get up front. And through turns 1 and 2. Once again on lap number 2. 55 laps here. So it's going to be a long run for a lot of these drivers, but most importantly, Jordan Jung out to the lead now, your Iowa winner. A lot of the drivers up front have won a race this season, so realistically, if you see a repeat winner, there's a chance that you take a huge step forward into somebody locking in off of points. But obviously, there's a couple guys up here who are going to need a win to push them over the hump, and that is one of the guys is Peter Hilme back here in the 77. He's been trying, and struggling as of late, but one push forward could potentially turn his season around. Right now, everybody else, the top line really fizzling out. John Bergermouth Sr. is going to go to the top. The top is really fizzling out. They're not really working too well here, and well, that's an unfortunate situation as they continue to try to push forward. Everybody all over the place. I think George Kyrgios just got pushed 3. He's going to drop back a little bit. Lenny Kyrgios is going to pop in front of him. But in the turns 3 and 4 on lap number 4, we're going to hit lap number 5 of the Bucees 400. Nothing doing quite yet. But I think it gets crazy as we go. Peter Hilme's dropped back a lot. And realistically, you can see PS5 Motorsports up here. They got a lot of good PlayStation Motorsports, but PS5 Motorsports, yeah, whatever. They are up here with the 5 and the number 7. The 77 back a little bit. And Bondanello, somebody's in the wall. In the back. Oh, somebody's upside down. Is that Kostaki Corvesis? Kostaki Corvesis sliding on his roof. We were just talking about him. Huge damage to that number 12. And we are going under caution for the first time tonight. And well, insane. We're gonna take a look right here. Push it into slow-mo. So, oh man, so that's what happened. Chase is gonna hit the wall after making contact with the 14 of Scruffy Dog. Then Scruffy Dog's gonna make contact with the 12. The 12 gets in the air, flipping over. Kostaki Corvus is bell rolling, and now, oh, and then Yanni getting into the 81 of Birch. The 33 is gonna slide. He's gonna hit the wall huge. But Kostaki Corvesis goes for a flip, and that is the second one in a couple weeks. The last one being at Chicagoland with Zechariah Cartledge. Another big flip happening. And, well, that was something to start this one off. The first wreck, a flip. We're gonna watch from the inside of Kostaki's car. We're going to look from the roll bar view. So you can see, I mean, it was unfortunate. He was involved. Obviously, oh man. And then he just went sliding on the roof all the way down, and that is going to do it for his race. You could hear the engine blow too, and man, that is a horrible crash for Kostaki, and man, oh man. Ooh, I wonder who's, Laban Van Leer also in the wall there. We're going to take a look at from the nose of Charlie Birch. Right here, so you can see what happened. Because he got turned, but oh my goodness. And he was able to save it. Unbelievable, that race car, how it flew. And, well, another guy who was realistically under it was the 14 of Scruffy Dog. He was big time involved. So we're going to take a look from that nose camera. Oh, man, you can see the car just kind of pop up. He saves it, but Season 2 champion involved in a quick wreck, and now under caution for the first time tonight. Well, I mean, definitely an interesting way to start this race off. Kostaki with one of the biggest flips to date in this series, as last season showed one of the largest flips in the series. We had the most amount of flips in Season 2, but Season 3 already starting out to be an insane back end of this season with a lot of crashes so far, but man, is it insane so far. But now we take you back, we're 1 to green, and look at Jordan Kirifitis. He moved all the way up to the second spot. We are currently on lap number 8 of 55. A big field shakeup after that wreck. Austin Mitchell moves up to third. Cherney up to fourth. Perry Marilakis fifth. Alex Parvidas sixth. So interesting movement by a lot of drivers. Buddy Morales up here for the first time this season. That number 99 Trading Paints mobile, that Toyota. He's up 13. So, I mean, a lot of the drivers that you see winning last season champions of certain seasons, they seem to have an issue this year. Buddy Morales was a former 2-race winner to start off a season, and he has also gotten into struggles so far in this season. He was involved in many wrecks, and obviously, Toyota, I don't think has a win this season. That's like the number one. Actually, I lied. They do. They have the most wins in the Cup Series, with Nicky Sophias being in that number 1. But yeah, other than Nicky Sophias, Toyota has not figured out what they need to do. And well, obviously, with a couple of with a new Toyota team coming in, there's a chance that it gets better. But we're gonna get the green once again. Green flag back in the air, and John Bergermouth Sr. gets a great jump on the restart as Austin Mitchell tries to sit side by side with 21 to try to take the bottom way. Buddy Morales, you saw move down to the bottom. So really, Chevy dominance up here. We are going to lose a couple. Actually, we are going to lose a couple Chevys, obviously, because of the sold charter for that Goya Motorsports team, which up now, pushing each other 27 and 29. So Goya Motorsports is using Chevy in the Truck Series. That's what they're going to happen. They're going to use the same numbers and just move to the Truck Series. Alex Pavridis, the only driver who's going to stay in the Cup Series, and that is going to be a huge situation when you really look at it. But right now, Austin Mitchell really glued to the rear bumper of the 38 as here comes Perry Marilakis to the bottom. He's pushed by his teammate Dennis Sharp, looking to go 3 wide as the 21. I don't know quite yet. All over the place. Perry Marilakis up front now. And through turn 1. I do not know why the engines are glitching out like that, but that is terrible. First race back, and we're already having issues with the audio equipment, and that's not great. But right now, look at that top line, kind of fizzling out. That's going to allow the 2 PS Motorsports cars to get out front. They're going to go side by side, which may have not been a good idea, but they're going to control the lines. They're going to be able to control the lines very well as the onslaught of Austin Mitchell and the 21 come by on the top to try to get there. They're going to control the lines. Jordan Jung up to the top in that 6. Robert Thompson, he's up here in that 23. He's still looking for his first career win in his 3rd season in the Cup Series. So GKR is still trying to find a way to put another car in the playoffs, obviously. But Robert Thompson, not the greatest season so far. Right now, Sharp and Marilakis out front. And behind them, they sit 2 by 2. Top line really struggling right here. Obviously, just extreme struggle with the top line. They seem to be having slight issues trying to get it going, obviously. Perry Marilakis still working well with Dennis Sharp, his teammate. And obviously, they're going to push to try to get a win here. Put another one of their cars into the playoffs. Behind them, Yeah, there they go, 2x2. John Bergermouth Sr. really trying to just get another win this season. John Bergermouth Jr. locked himself into the playoffs not too long ago. But right now, the only car that's really missing that playoff spot is going to be your Season 1 winner, Season 1 champion of Simon Kyrgios Jr. who's in 22nd in that 34. Seems to be issues with him. I wouldn't think that he moves teams, but still slight issues off of that race car. And right now, behind them, George Kyrgios has moved all the way back. I mean, is it a strategy? I don't know, but it's just a struggle. But right now, still 2x2. He's trying to get his first career win. Oh, behind them, a huge crash. Oh my goodness, this is the big one. It is, the frames are dropping so bad. That is a huge crash. Well, you guys saw it in slow motion here. Big crash at the back of the field is going to bring out our second caution. Oh my goodness, the lag. The lag that came off of that was insane. We just had packet loss. My gosh. I don't know how it's going to look. So it looked like it started up with Vince Henschel in the 3, and then it just all hell broke loose. That was a huge pileup, by the way. So let's take a look right here. So it looks like they went 3 wide. Oh, the 2 Austin Mitchell cars. All right. And the 2 AMR cars. Here we go. Let's try to get it. Right there. You see the 27 is going to get into Austin Mitchell, get loose. Austin's going to go on the wall. And here comes Vince Henschel. Oh, huge hit for the Indianapolis winner. And then behind them, everybody's going to stack up. Yannick Sidias gets pushed up. He almost gets air. Oh, Simon Kyrgios Jr. involved. Buddy Morales tried to get through. We're going to take a look. And then 28, the 31. There's a little bit of a blink. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. Georgia Kyrgios in the 10. Another big problem. So, and then some damage to the Animal Racing cars. So we're going to take a look from the 99's perspective. That was going to be the interesting one. Obviously, I don't think any damage comes off of this one, but that is an interesting situation. We're going to go from the nose camera. Actually, I think the roll bar is going to be, yeah, the roll bar is slightly better. All right, here we go. So this is on board with Buddy Morales. Oh, my goodness. Got close, and then, wow. So right now, inside the car, we're going to pair Miroulakis out front. Well, right now, we're really looking at it. It's a lap 19, so we're almost halfway through this one. We're almost there. We're almost there. But really, right now, All right, we get ready to go back green on lap number 20. Coming to lap 21. BS Motorsports, green flag, back in the air.
Green flag.
And man, are we going to get an interesting one here. Domination by PS Motorsports. They have a bunch of cars in the front. And Peter Hilme in the 7th spot right now can definitely have a chance to put himself in the playoffs. Perry, who has, I think has one playoff appearance his entire career, maybe none. Look at Thompson. Here comes Robert Thompson at the bottom. Nick Bonanello going to go with him. Obviously nothing doing quite yet, but oh my lord, you're swarming. They're all Chevys. They're getting swarmed. Where did Astro Kirafitis come from? We're going to talk about the GOAT. That's your Season 2 points champ right there, Astro Kirafitis. What is going on? Or maybe, I think it's Season 1 points champ, but Astro's trying to push himself up to the front. Astro Kirafitis really trying to make something work, and right now, Robert Thompson trying to find his way through. He's going to drop to the bottom in front of Hilme. Dennis Sharp. Thompson moves back to the outside. Here comes Peter Hilme to the bottom. Putter's going to go to the bottom. Here comes his teammates. His teammates are going to come down to the bottom with him. Down the back straightaway. They're going to go to the top. Peter's going to stay at the bottom. Dennis is moving back a little bit. Not a lot. But he's trying to stick in that third line. 23 of 55 laps. And we have a lot of cars out of this race. But still 20 on the lead lap currently. Actually, there may be more than 20. 29 on the lead lap currently. Oh, they're 3 wide. Cherney in the middle of 3 wide. He's got to get out of there. He's gonna cause another one. He is out of it. Oh my goodness. Peter Hilme up in the second now. Well, realistically, if you're looking at it, all 4 of the PS Motorsport cars are in the in the top 5, and then the other one is a former winner, also a Chevy. It's Chevy domination night. As Bonanello is gonna get shoved out of there. He's gonna go behind his teammate. Bergermouth with a really good run. That's last week's winner, John Bergermouth. But right now, Robert Thompson trying to find his way back up. They go side by side. Perry still out to a lead. As all the PS Motorsport cars kind of just like fizzle out. Oh, a huge run from Alex, who won this race earlier this year. He's not going to get help, I don't think. Yeah, here comes PS Motorsports. They're going to stick together. Peter on the top. Oh, Bonanello almost goes up. He is going to go up. Perry blocks high. Bonanello's going to stick up high. Sharp to the bottom. Thompson, enough room to get all the way back up to try to fight for this one. And we should hit somewhere near 25 to go very soon. But right now, we still sit in an insane spot where PS Motorsports is really showing what kind of speed they have tonight. Obviously, not going to be able to lock in all cars into the playoffs, but there's a chance that they can. Whoa! The 5 got slow, and Perry's going to be able to get away. There goes Perry Marlack. Isn't that Liquid Death number 7? He's going to fly away as everybody else kind of got stuck. Down the back. Lap car in the way. Whoa! Big loose from the number 99. And, saw slight issues. It seemed like Bonanello hit the wall. He's got some damage. He's slowed a lot. He's slowing in front of the second pack. Please do not park your car on the track. But we're looking at it. He's gonna take the apron all the way around. It looks like, oh, huge damage to the steering. Oh my goodness. Take a look at this. We're looking from the, that's the right front suspension. Oh my goodness, that wheel is insanely towed out. Oh, wow. And he's coming down pit road, and we were just talking about the dominance right now. Well, they lost a car. And now down the back once again, no help on the bottom. On the top, Perry still leads. He's got to try to get around the lap car. 10 of Kiravitas, obviously. Oh, Dennis just tried to pull a slide or a move on that and didn't work very well. Well, one thing about this team is that no wins have come for this team. As Plavrida's going to pass side by side down the back straightaway, but no wins for this EKR team in the Cup Series this season, and it looks like they may go winless for the first season in the history of their in the history of the league. That their first season of winlessness is going to be interesting. Right here comes Peter Hilme. Look at him. He's now up to third, fighting for that second place position, even fighting for the lead. And now side by side once again are Alex Plavridis and Perry Marilakis. Behind them, it's Peter Hilme, Dennis Sharp, Robert Thompson, the 36 of Bergermouth Jr., Cam Face, Xavier Dawkins-Batiste, Sibik Kiravitas Jr., and Austin Rez. And Astro Kiravitas is right there as well. Right now, Alex side by side with the 7. Robert Thompson puts himself into third. Here they come on the bottom with a run. Side by side, the lap car not giving in. And obviously, you're going to have to make a move eventually to get past this lap car. A great run by a couple cars, by the way. I'd like to shout out Buddy Morales, who's running 12th right now, one of his best runs of the season. Sibik Kiravitas Jr. up 18 spots in the 9th position. And now Alex Plavridis going to get blocked by the lap car. Top line not moving too well, but they have all teammates up top. Down the back straightaway. Perry's going to have to put the block on eventually. The 10 car just hit everybody's line. Here comes Perry to the inside. Perry's going to try to get around the lap car of Georgia Kiravitas. And Thompson on the bottom. He's one of the only Fords up here now. At least he has a little bit of help with John Bergermouth Jr. and Sibik Kiravitas Jr. as well as Xavier Dawkins-Batiste and Austin Rez up front. But realistically, he's going to need to gain a lot of position. The 10's going to go block the bottom. The 10 is going to try to split the field apart. Oh my goodness. Obviously, it's not what they want to do. But now they have to all reconcile and just get back going with 20 to go now in the Bucees 400. And man, are we watching history here. Well, not really history, but we're watching something interesting here. We could be watching history. The first race car driver, or the first driver to win at a track, to sweep a track date in the Cup Series, and that would be Alex Plavridis if he can pull this one out and win this race. And we could also watch history be made if Robert Thompson gets his first win of his career here. That would be another interesting situation. But right now, stuff getting relatively spread out as we head into turn 1 with 19 to go in the Bucees 400. Here comes Thompson. Here comes Thompson. Huge run down the back. He's got Ford teammate behind him. Oh, he had a huge run, and now trying to get up to Perry. It's going to be a slight issue. Side by side. Thompson got a huge run. He's off the corner side by side with the 29. Still managing to get into third, but they are right next to each other. Thompson into turn 1. Perry starting to get a bigger lead because they're side drafting, but that gap may close. Right now, side by side. Oh, but even with the damage, that 34 car is running really well. Season 1 champion Sibik Kiravitas Jr. has put himself into 4th in at number 34. And now here comes Alex Plavridis to try to make a move on Perry Marilakis. Thompson to the bottom. He's going to stick there. Down the back straightaway with 17 to go. Thompson's going to move to the bottom. Obviously going to try to make a move. And look at the 34. The 34 is just now going to try to fly by everybody to try to win this one. And I would be so happy if he does. He has not gotten a win since the first race of last season. And obviously, that's a situation in its own hand. And there he goes. Here comes Sibik Kiravitas Jr. And he's running it I apologize for the terrible audio quality, but, I can't really do anything about it. Well, right now, Alex still trying to get a run to try to pass Perry. Perry has just been unbeatable here right now, and Scruffy Dog, or not Scruffy Dog, Scruffy Dog is, I don't even know where he is. Right now, Robert Thompson puts himself in a second. He's going to have to steal the inside line. That's going to be the most important thing in trying to dethrone Perry, and that's going to be stealing the inside line. Thompson going on the outside is not helping his case whatsoever, and that is why it's not working. Scruffy's in 15th in the second pack right now. Mentioning Simba Curfius Jr. in that 34 as well over there, and Perry's going to get a bigger lead here as they try to get up to him. I'm surprised they're not able to catch a single car. That's like the weirdest thing possible, but they also aren't pushing, so that kind of makes sense. Thompson dropping back a little bit now. He's going to push it into the corner. Obviously, nobody able to get up to the 7 to fight for the lead. I mean, realistically, you're going to have to make a pass. Like, look at Alex. He's going to try to come and watch this. Come in, and he's going to lose all the speed coming to the top and just not be able to get back down. And that's going to be a huge issue coming in. And, man, is it going to get interesting coming into this situation as look at Thompson. He dropped back really far. And now, Alex trying to make a move. The 34 in harm's way. Alex into the wall. He's going to get into the wall. He's going to lose all the speed. And that's going to allow Simba Curfius Jr. to make a stand. Thompson losing a lot of positions. Hold on. Am I missing anything? No, he just got stuck on the top. Thought we were pitting, and I'm like, whoa. Kind of late to pit, ain't it? Here comes Scruffy Dog to try to make a move now. The rest of the field is going to try to catch up. And down the back, Perry has the optimal line. Yeah, this is going to be a case of trying to steal the inside line at the last second. Obviously, nobody running off the corner like it was 2 seasons ago when it was one of the closest finishes between Dennis Sharp and Georgia Kirifides. I mean, here it's going to be an issue. Perry Marilakis still leading the 34, trying to push something. Behind them, nothing really doing. Everybody's just kind of swapping positions, and we're going to go on board with Simba Curfius Jr. as he tries to get up. Well, you can see that the problem is he's going to come out right there. Oh, he blocked him. That was really close to being something that could work, and obviously that's not going to work because he tried and he just couldn't stay with the 7. Now trying to get a run, he's gonna have to pull it to the inside. Nope, back to the outside again. Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest issue here. He's gonna have to somehow manage to get to the back of the 7 before, and there's really before, and try to steal the inside. We got 8 to go. See right here, there's a chance right here. It goes to the inside. Perry blocks and just sticks him outside. And, well, there's going to be a slight issue coming in as, well, you want to win this race. You want to put yourself in the playoffs. These are 2 drivers who are not in the playoffs at all. And they're fighting for a position in this fight as the final season of the playoffs wind down. So it's a win-you're-in situation. Next season it's going to be the chase. But that 34's got to do something within the next 7 laps, or Perry's going to take this one and lock himself in for PS Motorsports. If he doesn't keep going outside, I think he's got a chance at it, but he's got to somehow close the gap on the 7, and it's not working really well. Seems like the dirty air is really bad. After those first couple of wrecks, the dirty air has been horrendous for these race cars. And, well, 6 to go in the Bucky's 400, and obviously, you look behind, nobody's really helping you. And that outside line is not going to get going at all. There's nobody here to help as you can't even get just beside him. Maybe a good run off the corner here. And no, not enough. Not enough. He's going to poke it outside again. Keep it behind him. Keep it behind him. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Oh, there. Wait. This is the biggest shot. He went to the outside. That was the single-handed most sold moment in the history of this league. Besides Zachary Murs not passing on the last lap. 5 to go, and he was there. He was there the entire time and just did not get to the inside. Got to stick it behind him. You cannot pull yourself outside here. Yeah, that's not good. You cannot pull yourself outside there. That is going to call it. That's going to be the single-handedly biggest sell of the year if he can't come back and win this one. Because that is a huge situation where you got to go to the inside and steal that line away. Because obviously the inside line working much better than the outside line without draft. He's going to go all the way up the racetrack, and that may seal the deal right there. 4 to go. That may seal the deal. That kind of slip-up may seal the deal for Perry Marilakis to come home with this win. And off of turn 4. 3 to go. Oh, we may see one of the biggest runs of a lifetime, though, if he can somehow manage to get back to the rear bumper. But John Bergermouth is still behind. Nobody pushing quite yet. 3 to go. Junior not closing in. And we're going to come to 2 to go. One of the biggest sells of the year, realistically. That was a terrible move that could have pushed Perry out of the way. And just kind of moved him. But 2 to go here from the Bucees 400. Perry, who's led like literally almost every lap. Just utter domination by this 7 car. And obviously deserving of a win. But obviously going to try to steal. Here they come down the back straightaway. You're going to have a Thompson run. Everybody else kind of coming in. And, I mean, how is Perry running this the way he is? We're going to come to the white flag this time. White flag is out here from Atlanta in the Bucees 400. Perry leads. Simba Kyrgios Jr. with a run. He's got it on the bottom. He's going to go out to the top. I don't know what we're doing here. But right now, there's Alex down the back straightaway. He's going to have one more shot at it. He's not going to close the gap in time. And I think he's going to pull it back high again. Yes, he does. Pulls it back high. That's going to secure this win. Coming to the line, Perry Marilakis is going to win his first race of the season and lock himself into the playoffs. And when the AI want to race like this, I hope that iRacing really fixes them. Because these races are very stagnant and stale when they do this. So we may be experimenting with something next season, aka using the AI and the adaptive AI feature instead of using the fixed skill set because nobody wants to make a move. So, well, Perry Marilakis brings it home from the Bucees 400, and we're gonna get your race results right now. Perry Marilakis comes home first, Simba Kyrgios Jr. second, John Bergermouth Jr. third, Alex Providus fourth, Xavier Batiste fifth, Cameron Faye sixth, Dennis Sharp seventh, Peter Hilme eighth, Buddy Morales ninth, Austin Rez 10th, Nicky Sophias 11th, Asher Kyrgios 12th, Robert Thompson 13th, Luigi Diaz Gonzalez 14th, Scruffy Dog 15th, Yannick Sidias 16th, Nick Sedaris 17th, Eleni Kyrgios 18th. 19th is going to be George Kyrgios, 20th. George Kyrgios Jr., 21st, Zach Murs, 22nd, Jordan Jung, 23rd, Robbie Gervasi, 24th, John Sr., 25th, Austin Mitchell, 26th, Jordan Kyrgios, 27th, Christos Cherney, 28th, Georgie Kyrgios, 29th, Chase Mazalewski, 30th, Yuri Villegas, 31st, Nicholas Bondanello, 32nd, Carlos Morales, 33rd, Vincenzo, 34th, Charlie Birch, 35th, Kostaki Corveses, and 36th, Laban Van Leer. Well, Kostaki flipped over this race in one of probably the most interesting wrecks I've ever seen. But we thank you for coming out to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Now 4 races remain in the regular season. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.